Hi WAC family and friends, welcome back to the Wisconsin Athletic Club's Move at Home series. I'm your host today, Jess Kieser from WAC Downtown, and today I will be leading you in a 30-minute Yoga Lite session. You will need your yoga mat, and if you have yoga blocks, they might be helpful, and if you have a yoga strap, that would also be helpful. And of course, you always want your water as well. We'll start in seated with some breathing exercises to begin. So when you sit seated, you can be cross-legged or you can kneel. I'd also recommend just sitting on a block. So I'm going to sit on a block just to be comfortable in your hips. And we'll start with 3 deep breaths. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more breath in and out. And then you can place your hands on your knees for seated cat-camel. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Bring yourself back to center, and then take one arm up overhead. Take the opposite hand down to your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side stretch. And inhale up. Change your arms. Exhale, side stretch. Let's do 2 more on each side. Inhale up. Exhale, over. Inhale up and exhale over. 1 more on each side. Inhale up, exhale over. And last one, inhale back up and exhale over. Bring yourself back to center, and then we will find a nice twist. So take your arms, rotate them. One goes behind, one goes in front. Inhale, lift your spine nice and tall. Exhale, look over your shoulder. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Bring yourself back to center and same thing. So one arm goes in front and the other goes in back. Inhale, twist and lengthen. Exhale, look over your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself back to center. And then we will move to hands and knees. So you can set your yoga block off to the side. And then you can go to hands and knees. You can have your toes tucked or pointed down, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And from here we'll do the same thing. Inhale forward, exhale round, inhale forward, exhale round, inhale 1 more time, and exhale, round. Let's bring your hand to your ear and just rotate your elbow up gently as you inhale. Exhale, take your elbow to your opposite elbow, gently stretching out your upper back. Inhale up, exhale down, and 1 more inhale up, and exhale down. And if you'd like to make it a little bit more of a challenge, take your arm up straight as you inhale. Exhale, reach underneath. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, reach under. 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale, reach under. Walk your hand forward and reach both arms away. Drop your head You're gonna take 3 breaths, stretching out your shoulders. And then let's do the same on the other side. So first we take the hand to the ear. We're going to lift the elbow up as you inhale. Exhale, take your elbow to your opposite elbow. And 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, down. 1 more inhale up. Exhale, down. Then again, you can take your arms straight. Inhale your arm up. Exhale, reach under. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, reach under. And 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale, reach under. Walk your opposite hand forward and allow your head to drop down. Push your hips back and feel the stretch in your shoulders. Take 3 breaths. And then bring yourself back to hands and knees, working on just a little bit of balance, reaching your opposite arm and leg in different directions. So first, let's just try reaching the leg. So see if you can keep your spine stable as you kick one leg back. Then bring it back to center. Exhale, kick the opposite side back. Bring it back to center. Same thing with the arms. Reach one arm forward. Feel the work into your core. Change. See if you can do the same on the other side. And then let's put that together. So one leg goes back, the opposite arm reaches forward. And if you'd like, from here, you can try lifting off the ground. Try to keep your back straight. Reach your arm and leg long versus up. Stay reaching long. Then gently exhale. You can slide along the mat and then inhale out long. Or you can try to bring your leg and arm in above the mat and inhale, reach out long. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, crunch in. And inhale, reach and hold. And down. Nice job. Let's do the same on the other side. So again, first, just slide the arm and leg. You can use the mat if you'd like to exhale and slide together. Or you can lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach long. 2 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach long. Last one. Exhale, crunch. And inhale, reach long. Hold it. And then hand and leg down. Sit into child's pose. Take 3 breaths. And then feel free to grab a water and we'll move on from here. We'll move into downward facing dog next. Do a little bit of sun salutations and then get into some of our warriors and stretches. So let's take our hips back, dropping your head down. Pedal out your feet. Take a lion's breath if you'd like. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring your feet up to the top of your mat. Bend your knees and allow your head to relax back down. Push your heels into the ground as you lift your hips up and away from your heels, feeling the stretch of the forward fold in your hamstrings. Allow your head to relax Take a nice breath here, inhale and exhale. Inhale for halfway lift, push your heels down, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push your heels into the ground as you stand up tall, bring your arms to circle around. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, and exhale through heart center. Press your hips back, keep your heels pressing down as well. Drop your head, forward fold. Inhale, press the heels down, lift for halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. And step your feet back into plank. You could also bring your knees down if you'd like for plank, if you're working on building up that core strength. So we'll hold for one more breath. And then exhale, lower to your yoga mat. Inhale for cobra. Pull the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the glutes. Point the toes. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. From here, let's step up to the top of the mat again. So walk yourself up to the top of your mat and drop your head down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push your heels into the ground and stand up. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's find a nice side stretch here. Inhale up tall, exhale over to the side, and inhale back up tall, push your feet into the ground. Exhale to the opposite side. One more each side. Push your feet down as you inhale up tall and exhale to the side. And inhale, push your feet down, lift up tall, and exhale to the side. All right, from here, we're gonna sit into chair pose. So bend your knees, push your hips back. Hands can go to heart center, or hands can go behind you. And if you'd like to find the final challenge, bringing your arms in front of you, step back into warrior one. Arms above your head, pressing into the front heel, pushing into your back heel. Hold for 2 breaths. And change. Open into warrior 2. Take a nice long stance with the feet. Heels pushing away from each other, arms reaching long. Front leg is bent. Reach yourself in 2 directions. Hold here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, reach towards your inner knee and lift the opposite arm up and above, creating a nice straight line with the body. Let's do that one more time. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And inhale, warrior 2. From here, you may step yourself back up to the top of your mat and find chair pose. And then rest in mountain pose. Let's take 3 breaths. And then let's do the same on the other side. So inhale, arms up into chair pose. Or again, if you'd like to modify, hands can go to heart center or alongside with your shoulder blades squeezed tight. Sit back into that chair and then slide your foot back into warrior 1. Arms reaching upward, heels pushing down, legs working really strong. Hold for 2 more breaths, working on that balance. And then go ahead and change. Find warrior two. This is a little bit longer of a stance. Arms are split, heels are pushing away. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reaching up and back. Exhale, finding that extended side angle. One more in each of those. So back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Back to warrior two, and then step up to the top of your mat. Find that chair pose. And rest in mountain pose for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out through your nose. And let's do something similar to what we just did. We'll change it just a little bit. So inhale, arms up again. Exhale, sit into that chair pose. Slide back into warrior one again. Hips are facing forward. That back heel is down. We'll just add on a little bit at the end of our sequence. So we'll go through the same things and add a little bit more. Hold here for one more breath. And then open again into that warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, straighten your front leg, and then find into triangle next. Reaching with your arms and legs long. Feeling a huge stretch on the side. Push down, lift up, bend back into that warrior two. And let's turn to face the front, where your heel comes off the ground into a crescent lunge. See if you can hold here. And then frame your foot. Keep that back leg lifted, or you may lower it. That's fine as well. Both work. Inhale, up for a twist. Exhale, hand down. And let's step your foot back, finding that plank. Again, you can do this with your feet out long and your body lifted, or you can always do this with your knees down as well, building that core strength. Draw the abdominals up and in, squeeze the navel to the spine, and then exhale, lower down onto the ground, and then lean into cobra for your back bend. And exhale, tuck your toes, and sit back into child's pose. Take 3 breaths. We'll work our way up to the front of the mat so we can do the same on the other side, but take a little break, maybe grab some water. Take 3 breaths. And then find your way into downward facing dog. So press your hips back. Pedal out your feet. And walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Finding that forward fold. Again, trying to create the stretch in the back of your legs. Always pushing your heels into the ground and pulling your rear away from your heels. Inhale for halfway lift. Push your heels into the ground. Your butt goes backwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push into the ground. Stand up tall. Arms circle up. And bring the hands down to heart center. Let's find that chair pose again. We'll do the same on the other side. So chair pose, you can sit with your hands at heart center or arms behind. Again, you can take your arms up overhead. Slide your opposite foot back for warrior one. Press the heels down. Push the heels back. Take 2 more breaths. And change. Find warrior two, a little bit longer of a stance. Arms are reaching. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale back to warrior two. And then straighten your leg. Reach for triangle pose. Find warrior two. And then turn into crescent lunge so that your heel is lifted. Your knees are bent. You're pushing through the heel of your front leg and really pushing with the toes on the back foot. And here we will frame your foot. Go ahead and lower down. Again, you have the option to lower your back knee. Inhale for a twist. Exhale, hand down. You may step your foot back. And then again, plank, hold strong. Lower down. You may lower your knees first, or lower all the way. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale back into downward facing dog. And then you can meet in child's pose. All right, great work, everyone. Let's grab for your yoga strap if you have one. And we'll finish with some seated floor stretches. So bring one knee in, one leg out. If you have your yoga strap, you may lasso your foot. It helps to use the strap if you're not as flexible in your lower back or your hamstrings. So go ahead and flex the foot back using the strap to pull the foot towards you. Lift nice and tall, and then start to hinge through the hip as you pull yourself forward, feeling the stretch in the back of your leg. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. And then place the strap into one hand. Take your opposite hand to up. Exhale over towards your foot. 3 breaths here. In and out through your nostrils. And let's do the same on the other side. So change, bring one leg in, the other leg out. And you can lasso your foot with your yoga strap, or whatever else you have used at home to modify. Sometimes the leg is really tight, so it also helps to bend the knee. So you can push the heel out little by little, straightening that knee as best as you can, because your leg might not want to go all the way straight, and that's okay. We just work on it. So from here, lift up nice and tall, and then slowly exhale and hinge forward, feeling the stretch in the back of your leg. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. And then bring the soles of your feet together, stretching through your inner thighs and your adductor muscles. These are some of my favorites, just to stretch the hips. Let's take 2 breaths. One more breath, inhale and exhale. And then bring the knees together. And you can take one leg out long. Hug your opposite knee towards you. Give it a big hug. Take your opposite hand behind you. Inhale nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, look over your shoulder. 2 more breaths. Inhale nice and tall. And exhale, look over the shoulder. Inhale, lift yourself up tall. Exhale, gentle twist. And then let's do the same on the other side before we take ourselves all the way down to the mat. Go ahead and grab your knee, gentle twist. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Inhale, push down, lift up. Exhale, twist. And one more breath, inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and come all the way down onto your mat. Hug one knee into your chest. And change. Hug the other knee into your chest. And change. Bring one leg in, kick the leg up, bend it down, kick the leg up, bend it down, one more time, bend it down. Place your foot on your opposite knee, gently push the knee away. And then hug your opposite knee towards you. Your opposite leg, kick the heel up, bend the knee, kick the leg up, bend the knee down. One more time, down. Place your foot on your opposite knee, press your hand to push your knee away. And then grab behind your knee to the best that you can. Pull towards you. Relax through your neck and shoulders. And then take your feet to the mat. Bend your knees to one side. Then bend your knees to the other side. Rocking your legs back and forth. And then take your arms out to the side like letter T. And just hold on one side. Look away from your knees. Hold for 2 breaths. And change. Bring your knees to the opposite side and look away. Bring your knees back to center, and we'll finish with a little bit of breathing before our final resting Shavasana pose. So place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Inhale through the nose, feel your belly rise. Exhale through the nose, feel your belly lower. Let's do 3 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. Rises, exhale through the nose, belly falls. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and straighten your legs out, lengthen your arms. Just laying flat on your yoga mat, finding a little bit of stillness, relaxing the muscles in your face, allowing a heaviness in the jaw, feeling your shoulders relaxing, softening, letting go of your fingertips, feeling the breath move your belly and your rib cage with your inhales and exhales, finding a softness and heaviness at the pelvis, relaxing your kneecaps, and allowing your feet to gently turn out to the side. We'll take a few breaths here. See if you can find some stillness, some relaxation. I'm going to read to you from the Meditations from the Mat book while you stay in your Shavasana. The book is called Meditations from the Mat, Daily Reflections on the Path of Yoga. This is day 33. They who in every least thing are wholly honest with the spirit of life find life supporting them in all things. Each of the yamas is an exercise in faith. As we work with them, we put our faith into action. Non-stealing on the physical plane is really about believing that the universe will take care of our needs and acting accordingly. This is a very powerful thing to do. As we deepen this work, we discover our willingness to take the next step to examine our habitual thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs. We no longer have to believe that if you win, I lose. We no longer have to defend our opinions or anything else for that matter. We can begin to live in harmony with the flow of life. We find that we have been like salmon, who, mistaking ourselves for beaver, have vigorously set about damming the river and making lodges. Despite the fact that we find this extremely difficult without beaver teeth and beaver paws, we spend a lifetime working to create the perfect beaver pond. Then an enlightened salmon comes along and explains that the river will take us effortlessly out to the ocean, where we belong and where we will grow into our full salmonhood. We are told that the river we have spent so much energy blocking and hoarding is actually endless and will deliver us to a place of unimaginable abundance. All that is required is for us to stop blocking the flow with our misguided efforts and our misguided beliefs. Gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a nice lion's breath. Inhale with your nose and exhale with your mouth. You can roll your head side to side, stretching out your neck muscles, and then roll yourself onto your side. Curl up into the fetal position. And then you can meet me in a seated position, and we will close out your yoga practice. Bringing your hands up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, bringing your hands down to heart center. It's always my honor to lead the practice. Thank you for joining me today. The light within me shines to the light within each of you. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to others. Namaste. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We have 8 a.m. Groove with Shannon, and we have 12 o'clock Body Pump